Ladies and gentlemen, you are looking live from the John M. Huntsman Center here in Salt Lake City, Utah, as we are finally here to kick off the second weekend of March Madness action here, as we are just a couple more rounds away from reaching the ultimate destination where the road will end, Las Vegas. And we are here to finally get it started with 3-seed Oregon versus 2-seed Wisconsin. The winner of this game going to get the opportunity to play either 4-seed Rutgers or 1-seed Creighton. Hello everybody, I'm your play-by-play commentator for this one, Commissioner Daniel, and for now I am alone, but that might change potentially, we'll see. I'm not counting on anything, but we're getting things going anyways. Now, when it comes to these two teams, let me tell a little tale to you. Let me sing a little song to you about how these two teams compare. With Oregon, it's one of these. They're one of those teams where their regular season stats, some of them could be better, and they don't necessarily reflect the caliber of team they are. And I think somewhat of the same thing goes for Wisconsin, but more so Oregon. I mean, points per game mark, it could we've seen them play better than 90.5 points per game, but you know, the Pac-12 was actually low-key a bit low scoring in regards to this past season. Now with Wisconsin, runner-up in the Big Ten, now they're going up against the kings of the Pac-12, the Ducks. This out to be a fun battle where ultimately whoever wins the paint battle and the turnover battle will win this game. And so it'll be interesting to see how things unfold between these two teams as we are finally ready to get it going. And I mean that wholeheartedly, because we have just been told that everything is ready now. Warm-ups are done. Players have been called back to their benches to quickly gather and get themselves ready, because we are finally here and ready to go. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. The court special Sweet 16 edition is so beautiful, and there you go. The low quadrant of the West region, that's who is still in. For Oregon, their starting lineup: Dennis Elias, Travis Gerhard in the backcourt. Up front, Brant Mediger, Cooper Taylor, Quizish III. For Wisconsin, Donovan Elias and Ulrich McCullion lead the back. Up front, Mayhem Mathers, Jack Hammer, and Kenny Kirkland. Of course, Quizish III for Oregon, Jack Hammer for Wisconsin. We talked about him in the pre-show a little earlier today, and for good reason. Let's see how things unfold here. This tip-off between Hammer and Taylor will take place, and it's going to be Hammer that wins it, and here we go. Bit of a better close-up look at the Sweet 16 court. A beautiful one. And for the Elite Eight, too, there will be one as well. A little deep two for McCullion, doesn't go. Elias gets the two and completely misses. On the putback attempt, Oregon, a bit more methodical in their approach, but they have been able to perform well when they've been pushed to play a bit faster. As you can see right there, Quizish III was able to get the first points of the game. A little bit of a freeze moment right there for Wisconsin. 3-ball miss by McCullion. So, Badgers still looking for first points. And there's Quizish III stepping out, hitting a deep three. And that's what we were talking about, the floor stretching ability of Quizish. And there you go, Jack Hammer with the deep mid-range shot. Finally gets Wisconsin on the board. It's more important now than ever for Oregon to utilize their perimeter game. Cooper Taylor misses the shot from mid-range. Here come the Badgers. Last time they made the Elite Eight was in 2031. Last time Oregon made the Elite Eight was in, I'm trying to remember the exact season, but I think it was 2025. I believe they lost to Marquette in the Final Four of that season. Little two ball by, looks like Cooper Taylor. That couldn't go. All up to Mayhem Mathers, the junior. Drives in, draws the foul, and that is on Mediger. It's important for Wisconsin to establish a physical presence, because we know that Oregon packs a lot of height and always has a lot of length on the court. Those tree branches of arms that their big guys got, it affects things. Good free throws there by Mathers. Travis Gerhard, he's the only non-senior in this starting lineup, and it'll be interesting to see what his team is looking like around him as a senior. What a shot right there by Quizish the third. Again, he is continuing this hot run of his that he's had throughout the entire tournament, just period. Dating back from the round of 64, Mayhem Mathers, 2-ball goes. Both teams are filling each other out here. 2.5 minutes in. Quizish the third. Kicks it out. Gerhard wide open. Elects not to shoot. A lot of passing here. Kicking it out. Oregon. Over to Elias. 3-ball. Elias does not go. The grad transfer from LSU. Missed the shot right there. Pass inside. Kirkland. Deep mid-range shot. Does not go for the Drake transfer. He's a very unique piece that Wisconsin picked up from the portal. Valuable one. And Cooper Taylor knocks down the 2-ball right there. Now Wisconsin trying to set something up. Here's Kirkland. Pass inside. Found Hammer right there, and he finishes the play. He's so composed, and his journey has been an interesting one, because he started off at Tulane, played a couple of years there, and transferred over to Wisconsin. Actually, no, he played a couple of years and then played the next 3 for the Badgers. He's been so good. Taylor with another mid-range shot, and he gets that one to go. And Oregon is content with playing this style of game. They are A-okay with just trading mid-range shots. Mathers trying to find somebody. He gets Kirkland. Kirkland, 2-ball. Got it. And throughout the first 4 minutes, it has been back and forth action here. Taylor gets it again. This time he misses it. Opportunity for Wisconsin to grab the lead for the first time in this game. McCullion. Mathers, Kirkland, over to Hammer, D2. That's a complex shot right there that would have been amazing if it fell through, but wasn't meant to be. Gerhard over to Mediger, back to Taylor, and he misses once more. Now gets it up to Donovan Elias. The brother versus brother in this game. Oh, tipped away. And the first turnover of the game is right there. It's Quizish the third. Gets in the way of that pass. And Cooper inside for Mediger off the glass and in. Mayhem Mathers was directly under the hoop. Couldn't really affect the shot. This Wisconsin team, like I said, they have to play much more careful basketball. Oh, what a 3-ball by Kenny Kirkland. The first 3 of the game goes to the Badgers. I don't know if that means anything, but it's a statistic. Here's Gerhard, bounce pass in, is tipped away. He tried to force a pass, and that's another thing. Oregon's also got to be careful. Here's McCullion. McCullion bounce pass. Kirkland, heavily guarded, no. And somehow Mediger got the board even though Mathers was right there. That's, wow. Oh, what a pass in. Taylor through the contact. No, misses. Gets his own miss. And he hits the back side of the backboard. So it's technically out of bounds on Oregon, and it's Wisconsin ball. Both teams still feeling each other out here. It's been a back and forth affair early in this one. as we are 6 minutes in. Here's Wisconsin. And Oregon wants the pressure. Elias gets rid of it. Gets it to Mathers. Mathers gets bodied over to Hammer. Bounce pass over to Mathers was intercepted. Gerhard takes it strong and gets the deuce. Composed finish on the transition. Pass to Kirkland is tipped away, but still with Wisconsin. All of a sudden, Wisconsin trying to force too much. Kirkland bowls through. Quizish the third, and that's a foul. And there's Brett Richter Sr., the head coach of the Badgers, now in his third season, I believe, with the team. Gerhard, Quizish, over to Elias, and it's tipped away. They wanted Cooper Taylor down low. A good read by the Wisconsin defense, but Elias just gives it right back to Gerhard. Simple passes like those have been forced way too much throughout this tournament. Elias wants to work in. He just settles for a 3-ball, and he hits it. Elite shot-making ability by Dennis Elias. That's what he brings over from the Bayou. Mathers at the right elbow. All of a sudden, Wisconsin giving up the last 5 points. Kirkland, fadeaway 2-ball. Got it. Drew back and forth affair so far in this one. Gerhard gets the screen, wants to roll around. Elias does a good job guarding it. Quizish, that's a deep 2. Way off. Rebounded by Taylor, though, and he gets it in. This Oregon team is tough to keep off the glass. That's the problem. Mathers. Kirkland over to McCullion. Risky pass there. Bounce pass. Mathers. Fadeaway 2-ball. He got it. We've eclipsed the halfway mark of this game already. It has flown by. Here's Quiz. Working in again. Trying to force his way. Kirkland not letting him go. But he draws a foul anyways right there, and that's on Jack Hammer. It was great defense by Kirkland, but he still somehow slipped by. Wholesale changes made. Both sides. Oh, for utilizing their benches early in this game. Good free throw by Quiz. Like guys like Roberson, Sean Holt, and James Bishop the fourth are in for Wisconsin. For Oregon, you got DeWemby Mayo and Kevin Robinson Jr. in for Oregon, and also I believe Filbert Chatfield. Pass inside, kick out. Roberson drives in, draws the foul, and one. What a make! And that was on DeWemby Mayo. What a hit, son. That's an elite shot right there. Now, Roberson isn't necessarily the brightest from the free throw lines, but we'll see what he does here, and he comes up short. Free throws have always been his weakness in college. Elias gets the screen, wants to roll around, is doubled. Kicks it out. Robinson gets it to Chatfield. Pass inside. Ish, the third is blocked. Great defense there by Roberson. Holt works his way in, draws the foul on Mayo. That's already 2 quick fouls for DeWemby Mayo. So the 7'5" behemoth has to now exit the game. I'm sure it's Oregon was hoping that certain ace up their sleeve could still stay in the game, but no. Sean Holt, who grad transferred from Nebraska and actually originally started at Tulane, was a teammate of Jack Hammer's when they were there. So I never really mentioned that ever because I didn't think about it, but they have been reunited this season. Good free throws by Holt. And Wisconsin choosing not to pressure. They're just going to get back and and soak up this Oregon possession. Pass inside, Elias, 2-ball. No, rebounded there. Comes up short, still gets the board. And Axel Johnson gets it to go. That's the third string center right there for Oregon. That's what I mean. They have a lot of height on this team. Oh, good feed inside. What a dunk by Hammer. True back and forth affair. That's inside. Johnson loads one up and misses from 2, and Hammer gets the board. Important for Wisconsin to clean up their own glass. Now Bishop, the 4th. Grad transfer from George Washington. Elias. Feed in. Holt. Mid-range jumper. No. And Johnson collects. Electric start to March Madness so far. Or excuse me, the Sweet 16. Robinson Jr. from 3 does not go. And pass inside. Mid-range jumper. Bishop the 4th got it. And Wisconsin has their first lead of the game right here. How will Oregon now handle this situation? The first of its kind in this basketball game. 5.5 minutes left in the first half. Pruitt has it almost tipped away from Oregon. Tipped away again. Elias forces it in, and that time they get it in. It's a big dunk by Pruitt. Oregon playing with fire right there did not pay the price for it. But you'd have to think at some point they will. Oh, that was close to being a half-court violation. Hammer, fadeaway 2-ball. No, sir. Rebounded by Johnson. The Ducks are back at work. Chatfield drives in. Big dunk by Philbert Chatfield. Physical player right there. Pass in is hit the way and intercepted. An ill-advised pass into the middle. Too many bodies over there. Pruitt gives it up. Chatfield hook shot off the glass and in. Wisconsin's given up 6 points in a row without getting any of their own in. Here's Bishop. Gets it to Roberson. Roberson 3-ball. Does not go. Oregon building a run here. Again, this slow style of operation for Oregon. Either a curse or a blessing. Wide miss. Pruitt gets the board and stuffs it in again. Wisconsin is weak on their own boards right now. It's a big problem right now for the Badgers. Bishop. Bounce pass in, almost intercepted. Elias picks it up. No, but he gets fouled by Robinson Jr. A lucky call right there, honestly. Because if it wasn't for that, it would have been yet another miss for Wisconsin, but it's technically erased. Finally, points registered under the Wisconsin's name for the first time in like a couple of minutes. And Elias will get both. You can see here, O'Day. Oregon ripped off 8 points in a row before Wisconsin's free throws, but now they got their heavy hitters back in the game. Jumper does not go. Once again, another board, and Taylor puts it in. Wisconsin's being killed on their own glass, and that warrants a timeout. Absolutely it does. Oregon bringing the toughness and the grit into this game, and the Badgers so far have not been able to handle it well. I have counted about at this point 4 or 5 offensive rebounds by the Ducks. I wonder what the message is from Coach Richter, senior, to the squad. But either way, see how they respond. Here's McCullion. Over to Mathers, Roberson, deep 2, got it. Good look. All of a sudden, we have 3 minutes left in the half. And pass inside and fouled by Roberson. That's going to be Cyrus Graves heading to the free throw line. And Hammer and Elias are now back in the game. Extremely important for Wisconsin to have those two in. Cyrus Graves shanks the first free throw. And Graves gets the second one, though. And he'll exit the game for Dennis Elias. Now over to Elias. Dennis guarding his own brother. Younger brother, actually. Mathers. Donovan gets it off to McCullion. Screen set, but he didn't really get it. So now he's trying to go up against Elias all on his own. He's got help, but he settles for 2 ball, and he hits it. What a shot by Ulrich McCullion. Guy plays sometimes bigger than what he stands at. Here's Dennis. Gerhard. Whiz to Cooper. Cooper Taylor. No. And Hammer's called for the block. That's a terrible call. So now he has to go sit for the next 2 minutes and change until the second half comes around. That's a terrible call. Tipped away, and Wisconsin couldn't keep it in. Mathers tried, though. Pass inside, Gerhard. Wisconsin falls asleep on the inbound. Too many times we have seen that happen. Here's Donovan. Cross court to McCullion. Oh, Kirkland, 3 ball. Doesn't get it, and Taylor gets the board. Somehow that pass gets into Mediger, and he finishes the play. Wisconsin has been giving little resistance. Oh, what an alley-oop to Roberson. What a great play. Gerhard goes in. Big dunk by Travis Gerhard. Roberson through the contact, doesn't get it. There's a Teeter sighting. What's up? A minute left in the half. Oregon in control of this game. Taylor 2 ball. Missed. Board, but is blocked. Wisconsin has 45 seconds to work with here. Well, not really, but there's 45 seconds left on the clock. Oh, what a pass into Donovan Elias. Still time on the clock. And the shot clock is still on. Taylor. Brant Mediger 3 ball. Got it. Over to McCullion. Pass in. Roberson works in, draws a foul on Taylor. That's his first. Twelve and a half seconds left. Wisconsin trails by 8 after that made free throw. Roberson will get both. Huge. But they're inviting this Oregon offense with 9 seconds left. Gerhard serving the scene. Mediger works in. 3-ball. Mediger doesn't get it. That was close. But Oregon still leads by 7 at the break. This has been a interesting game so far. And one that the Badgers will need to play much better defense in with this second half approaching quickly. Rebounds. They have been losing that battle so far. The turnover battle as well. They are lucky to only be down by 7 right now. And Oregon starts off the second half. Not a good omen here. Here we go. Ducks back to work. Mediger in the corner. Gerhard. Bounce pass. Ish the third. Wide open for 3. And that's a rare miss. Wisconsin got away easy there. Kirkland, 2-ball. Doesn't go. Rebounded by Quizish, the third. Ish. Oh, it's tipped away, but still Oregon ball. And Mediger called for the illegal screen. That's a rare mistake you'll see from this Oregon team. Wisconsin's got to use Oregon's miscues to their advantage. Here's McCullion. Wants to work in. Gives it up. Elliott sets a deep 2. No. And it's rebounded by Mediger. Now here's Quiz. Pass inside. Elliott. Oh, what a block. What a block and what a recovery by the Badgers. That was beautiful. Now here's Donovan. He's got to pick his pass carefully. He doesn't. Taylor gets in the way and knocks it to Gerhard. Elias at the top of the key. Screen set by Taylor. He rolls in. Layup goes for Elias. Dennis, that is. Pass inside. Kirkland 2-ball. Got it. Finally, Wisconsin gets on the board in this half. And Gerhard over to Ish the third. Elias Taylor, 2-ball. Doesn't go. Rebounded by Hammer. And quick movement here by the Badgers. McCullion, Hammer, Kirkland, corner, 3. No. Hammer with the board and draws a foul on Taylor. About time, but the Badgers got an offensive rebound. This guy, Jack Hammer, does it all, man. Been the heart and soul of this Wisconsin team throughout March. And he needs to continue doing so. Bounce pass into Taylor. He thinks twice, gives it up to Gerhard. Gerhard floats it in for Ish, the third, and it's blocked. Donovan three-pointer. No, rebounded by Taylor. All of a sudden, Wisconsin's starting to stand tall in their own paint, but it's knocked away. Can't keep it in bounds, though. Out pass to Gerhard. Oh my gosh, that was close. Wow. That was close. Dennis, top of the key. Nope, gets it to Quiz. Quiz, 2-ball, got it. He goes back to what works for him. Just that little quick mid-range shot. Mathers, who had a big game against Akron. Hammer, 2-ball, got it. And Quiz again. Working in on Kirkland. Taylor just dunks it right over Hammer. Hammers it right over Hammer. Here's McCullion. Kirkland over to Elias. Good feed inside. And Oregon, in a rare moment, is exposed in the paint. Oh, it's tipped away. Still Oregon ball. Quiz works around. Through the contact. No. Taylor with the board. And he gets it to go. Unbelievable how Oregon continues to get all these offensive rebounds. McCullion 3-ball. Doesn't go. Oregon almost doubling Wisconsin's rebound total. Mediger. Here's Cooper. Cooper. 2-ball. No. Another offensive board by Oregon, but Quiz-ish, the third, misses. Here's Donovan. Pass inside to McCullion. Somehow gets through and he dunks it down. Unbelievable how Wisconsin made that play. Or that was one of the riskiest passes I've seen this game. That actually paid off. Dennis over to Quiz. 2-ball. Good old reliable. Badgers have to invent new ways to slim down the lead. Kirkland 2-ball. It's missed. And rebounded by Ish the third. Mediger at the top of the key. It's set away, still Oregon ball. Elias unleashes the 3, no. Another offensive board for Oregon. Are you kidding me? Kirkland tries again from 2. This time he hits it. Gerhard waits for Elias to roll around. He does. And he backs off the screen, gets the feed. Taylor, that's a deep 2. Missed. And that time, Wisconsin finally gets a rebound off their own glass. Mathers, bounce pass, Hammer, hop step in. What a layup by Jack Hammer. Quality basketball here to start off the Sweet 16. Elias, that's a deep 2. Missed. Another offensive board for Oregon. This is ridiculous. McCullion at the top of the key. Elias feeds it in. Mathers. Fadeaway 2 goes. Wisconsin could possibly be winning this game if Oregon wasn't dominating their glass. Mediger drives in through the contact. No. And Mathers gets the defensive board. So huge for the Badgers. Kirkland, that's a deep 2. Missed. Pass in to Quiz. No, but he gets his own miss and puts it in. Ridiculous. Now McCullion with it again. McCullion over to Kirkland. And Kirkland just tosses it right to Quiz, the third. In the corner, over to Mediker, big dunk. Now McCullion with it. Wisconsin down by 9. 8 minutes and change left in the ball game. Kirkland, feed inside. Mathers is blocked. And Oregon can't keep it in. We all knew this Oregon team would be such a big challenge in the paint. What we did not expect was Wisconsin to be so weak on their own glass in this game. Mathers inbound. Rifles it to Elias. Donovan. Bounce pass. Hammer. It's tipped away. And once again, Oregon ends up with it. Johnson slams it down. Good feed inside for Elias, but he's got to work in on a much taller opponent, but he gets it to go somehow. Here's Johnson over to Gerhard. Bounce pass, Johnson, 2-ball, got it. And the problem for Wisconsin is when Oregon isn't hitting their shots, they're grabbing offensive rebounds. Roberson rifles it right to Oregon. Another Wisconsin turnover. Bounce pass, and Wisconsin can't keep it in. Changes made by both teams. Bringing in some fresh legs. 11-point lead for Oregon with less than 7 minutes to go. Dennis Elias facing up James Bishop the fourth. Rifles it. Oregon once away, getting away with a near turnover. Elias bounce pass. Ish the third. And that looked like he made it, but they say he didn't. Okay. Hammer. Holt 3-ball. Timely big shot right there by Sean Holt. Chatfield at the top of the key is tipped away, and there you go. Wisconsin finally gets their hands on a turnover. Holt draws a foul, and one by Sean Holt. And Ish the third called for the foul. Sean Holt comes up short on the free throw. But hey, he just got Wisconsin 5 points in a matter of seconds all on his own. Oh, drive in. Mediker draws a foul and one himself. That's on Kirkland. Mediker completes the three-point play. Now DJ Johnson, the freshman, or the sophomore, excuse me, getting pressured here. Really bottled up. He's got to get rid of this thing. He does in time to Kirkland. McCullion bounce pass. Kirkland, floater, doesn't go. 5.5 minutes left in the game. Only that much time left. for Oregon to hold on. Elias, 2 ball, wide. Wisconsin's got to move with a purpose. Almost turned it over. Johnson rifles it. Kirkland, 2 ball, way off. Ish the third. Corner 3. No. Rebounded by Johnson. Up to McCullion. Over to Kirkland. Back to McCullion. 2 ball. McCullion got it. Wisconsin's still in range, but they have not done anything near enough to get the game back in their way, and Ish the third goes to the free throw line. Thank you, Cheese. Four and a half minutes to go. Oregon controls their destiny here, as they have been the resoundingly better team in this game. Ish the third gets both free throws, and here comes the Ducks' pressure. Roberson better get a cross clean. He does. Oh, McCullion 3 ball. Got it. Big shot. Ulrich McCullion. Now Gerhardt over to Elias at the top of the key. Once again, not electing to shoot. He runs into a double. This time, Gerhardt. 2 ball. Got it. With all that these Oregon big men have been doing. Oh, McCullion 3 ball. Got it again. And look at the rebound. But Wisconsin's still only down by 5. Quiz. Bounce pass. Another pass. No, but Gerhardt is fouled by Mathers. And once again, I saw that the feed kind of acted out a bit. Sorry about that. Don't know why. Are we good now? First free throw goes for Gerhardt. And again, when Wisconsin makes big plays, Oregon is still able to make a play of their own. Gerhardt gets both. And the game is Kevin Robinson Jr. Once again, here comes the pressure. Here's James Bishop, the fourth. Rolls around to Hammer. Roberson through the contact. No, doesn't get it. Rebounded by Axel Johnson. Here's Cyrus Graves. But not a flurry of moves. Gets around the screen. Draws the foul again on Roberson. Now Sean Holt is back in the game for Mayhem Mathers, and over 3 minutes left to go, and Oregon is trying to put the finishing touches here. First free throw goes for Graves. Nine-point lead once more for Oregon after Wisconsin got it down to 5. Elias backs off the pressure and gets over the half-court line. Bishop and Wisconsin playing this way too slow. Bishop over to Elias. Elias, big dunk. Donovan, that is. Now Robinson Jr., sophomore. Over to Mediker. Johnson. Graves. Rifles it. Axel Johnson, 2 ball. No. Rebounded by Roberson. Over to Sean Holt. Sean Holt, 2 ball. goes off and is out of bounds. Needed that one to fall down. Wisconsin brings back in the starter, so does Oregon. The pressure that they wanted to apply there failed. Elias over to Taylor. Taylor, 3-ball. No, another offensive board. This is ridiculous. Wisconsin fans have to be kicking themselves over how many offensive rebounds they have allowed in this game. Oregon has completely dominated the glass on both ends. And this is why they are in the driver's seat to get to the Elite Eight. No matter what Wisconsin does, they somehow just have never been able to solve this problem of cleaning up their own glass. Hammer 3-ball. No. McCullion gets it and draws a foul on Ish the third. First free throw goes for McCullion. And McCullion gets it. But again, where Wisconsin should be trying to pressure and rip the ball from the Ducks, they are just electing not to. What a pass inside to Dennis Elias. And again, Oregon exposing Wisconsin's weakness down in the paint. Pass over to Mathers, deep 2, doesn't go, rebounded by Gerhard. Elias, turns it over. Wisconsin's just got to move fast. Rifles it. McCullion, big dunk. Wisconsin has to get a stop here. Must. Elias. Cooper Taylor in the corner. Gives it up. Elias, 2-ball. Missed. Donovan Elias gets the board. And Mathers, all alone through the contact. No. And no whistle either. Oregon's got foul calls in this game that should have been called. And one. And one. And that's how you win a basketball game right there. And Wisconsin fans booing as they should. That is ridiculous. A disgrace. .56 seconds left and Oregon leads by 10. As a neutral party to this game, I am frustrated by how this game has gone in terms of the officiating. Oregon has gotten favorable call after favorable call after favorable call. Yet Wisconsin can't seem to get any. Now this is also on Wisconsin for being completely weak on their own boards. But the refs have not called this game down the middle. They just haven't. McCullion forces up a 3, gets blocked. Kirkland puts up a 3 and he drills it. Now they're going to try and just get Oregon to the free throw line, hoping that somewhere they make a mistake. First one goes for Gerhard. No surprise there. And he gets both. And another timeout by the Badgers. It's super frustrating to see officiating ruin what was a good game. Even if Wisconsin was being completely dominated on their own glass, they were still making plays to get to be in this game, and the refs just took them out of it. I'll call it like how I see it. It's blatant and it's ridiculous. Not much more I can say, especially when I'm all alone at the desk. Wisconsin, if they have any hope at all, they got to put something up quick. Mathers 3 ball, brings it in, and they're backing off. I'd foul right here. There you go. Because Oregon is still going to get their free throws no matter what. Travis Gerhard, when he's needed to be the one taking the shots, he has been effective. He has answered the call each and every time. Hasn't missed a field goal or a free throw in this game. And another Wisconsin timeout. Once again, we're going to sit here for about a minute and a half or something like that. All right, here we go. Shot clock is off. Still plenty of time for Wisconsin, but they got to operate just as quickly as they were before. McCauley in 3 ball. That time, no. And I think that just sealed it. Obamediger misses the free throw. And it's out of bounds. And Wisconsin's going to play this without calling a timeout. Maybe they ran out, but I don't know. And Elias just stepped out of bounds. Yep, that's game. That's game. Yep, they're not even fouling or doing anything. Well, despite how controversial this win may be for Oregon, it is a massive one. And for the first time since 2025, the Oregon Ducks are going to the Elite Eight. And a frustrated Wisconsin team, as this should be. A valiant effort by Wisconsin, but cut short by their lack of ability to clean up their own glass. And ultimately some very, how do I say it, one-sided calls and non-calls by the referees. It was a great season for the Badgers, but the Pac-12's champs fight on. Coming up in a little bit, when we return, we will see the game that determines who Oregon plays next round in the Elite Eight. 4-seed Rutgers and 1-seed Creighton is up next from the John M. Huntsman Center. Folks, we'll be right back.